Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We're Friday, July 15th, 2016, and today in our Tech News Update, we have the anniversary update that is rolling out starting August 2nd, and Microsoft issued a little warning to everybody saying, look, we are starting to roll out August 2nd. But they have said it's going out in waves, a little bit like I was saying a few weeks ago in some of my videos. So that means August 2nd, some people will have it, like August 2nd, like July 29th, sorry, of last year, when not everybody had it on July 29th. So August 2nd, some people will have it, and slowly it's going to come to computers. So basically, anniversary update will go out in waves, and it can take up to several weeks before everybody gets it. So it means that if you don't have it on August 2nd, don't panic. It's going to roll out to you eventually. And of course, one of the things that probably, even though we're not sure if it's going to be released on August 2nd, one of the ways of upgrading will probably be download the image file and upgrade from here instead of downloading from the internet. So we'll see as time goes by. But if you don't get it on August 2nd, it could take up to a few weeks before you have it. And that's because it is a lot of data that will be transferred through the internet for this update. So don't worry and don't panic. Well, in the UK, slowly but surely, there's a lot of talk about the Snooper's charter, and slowly it's being talked about among the government. Thing is, that is one of the worst charter for privacy of any country right now. If this goes into law in the form that it is right now, it's going to be a major blow to privacy in the UK. And one of the latest things that they want to add into that Snooper's charter is a law that would actually prevent end-to-end encryption. It would actually ban companies from using encryption when you go to a website. So this is really bad, because I mean, when you talk about lowering the encryption to a point where it's easy to break, not only is your privacy a problem here, but also your security. And that's the funny thing. They don't seem to understand that you will be much less secure, and there's going to be, people are going to get hacked or stolen information. Why? Just because they want to have low encryption. If you're in the UK, you should really talk to somebody in the government. Send them an email, send them a letter, let them know that you are against this. It's really, at least in this form. I'm not against the laws that will enforce the possibilities of, maybe in the case of an attack or anything that could be bad, to make it easier to check out, but not like this. Well, this is PewDiePie. If you don't know who he is, he's the #1 YouTuber. He is the guy that has the most popular YouTube channel. Now, this guy is, for those that haven't seen, it's basically gameplay and what some people say is funny comments while he's playing. I don't think it's funny comments. I think it's kind of dumb comments. But anyways, not everybody agrees. PewDiePie now has been, actually the Federal Trade Commission has been checking out something, because apparently he would have been, Warner would have given him money in exchange for a good review of a game called Shadow of Mordor. And he would not have said on his YouTube channel that he had been paid to give a good review, which means people think he gave a good review because it's good. He might have given a good review because he was paid to do so. And so the Federal Trade Commission say, well, it's kind of unfair because he should have said, well, I got paid to review this. So of course, think about it as you wish, but I might actually have changed the way I feel about the game because I was paid for it. But that was not at all mentioned. So kind of interesting. I don't know where this is gonna go to, but when you review something and you get paid, you should say I got paid to review this thing. Microsoft wins appeal against the US government. Now, the US government wanted Microsoft to hand over data for that was stored in an overseas server. Now Microsoft said, well, it's in an overseas server. You can't ask me to give you the data because it's not on US territory and you're not allowed to do so. So they went to court, and the first instance of the court said, oh no, you got to give the data, and you're you're really a bad company for not doing so and helping the US government. So Microsoft said, no, you don't understand. We don't have to give you this data. This data isn't on US territory, and for the privacy of our users, no, we're not giving you the data. So they went in an appeal and they won. The appeal has overturned the first judgment and actually says, yeah, look, laws to get personal info from a company like Microsoft are for US territory, not overseas. So they gave Microsoft the okay and said, yeah, you don't have to give that data. All the data stored overseas is not it doesn't work with the laws in the US that are meant for US territory only. So this is interesting. It's cool that Microsoft has held its side on this and decided to go ahead, and that's pretty cool when you think about it. So I hope more and more of these cases will go through, and that the US government won't have access to all the data as they wish all the time. Netflix. There was a rumor this week of Netflix leaving the Windows platform. A lot of people said, oh, it's going to leave, Netflix is leaving the Windows Phone platform and so on. Well, Netflix today reacted to this and said, no. We have apps for all platforms on Windows, mobile, Windows PCs and so on, and we don't have any plans to change this. And so don't expect us to leave the Windows mobile phones or anything. We're going to continue being available on that also. If you're an insider, there's a few updates. There was no, of course, builds yesterday, but there are a few updates to some of the core apps like Groove, Film and TV, the Windows Store app. So you might want to check it out. They're tweaking these apps to make them even better. So if you're an insider, check out the latest apps. I did check out my insider machine, and yes, yesterday while I was using it, it updated these apps by itself. So I'm going to check it out, and of course we'll have reviews and videos on all of these apps soon on this channel. And finally, be warned, if you are a OneDrive user and you had more than 5 gigabytes of data on the regular free OneDrive, or if you had more than 1 terabyte of data on the Office 365 version of the OneDrive, and you did not secure your data for a little while, well, Microsoft is starting to roll back down the OneDrive from 15 gigabytes to 5 gigabytes for everybody. So if you have more than 5 gigabytes of data on the free OneDrive, you'll lose part of your data. So be warned and make sure that you're safe. Microsoft has already started, so some accounts are already back down to 5 gigabytes right now. So this was the Tech News Update for Friday, July 15th, 2016. If you enjoy my videos, please subscribe to my channel. You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up, and hopefully you will continue watching us on our channel. And if you have any suggestions of videos, please feel free to ask.